We're just going to keep it moving real quick. Your next act is actually the organizer of the show. I'm not going to do this. I'm going to change off real quick. The organizer of the show, thank you so much for putting this on. Just a little bit of backstory. One time, it was actually the day Kobe Bryant had died. I introduced her that night, and my introduction was basically this. So, the beloved sports athlete Kobe Bryant died, eh? That sucks. Anyway, here's your next act. Unfortunately, no extremely beloved celebrity to my knowledge has died tonight, but that's fine. Ashley's going to cheer the room up. Anyway, your next act, put your hands and, of course, butt cheeks together for Ashley Burnham.
Thank you for the applause. I need positive feedback. Thank you. It's because I'm just super anxious as a human being, you know? Yeah. I have a 267-day streak in Duolingo because I don't want to disappoint a fictional owl. But I am in therapy, and you guys, I am so good at therapy. Like, I still make shitty decisions, but now I know they're bad decisions. It's called growth. Yeah. I also have lupus, which basically, we're gonna talk Lupus basically means that my immune system is as fragile as the ego of an old white man. Obviously, I'm also single. And I'd probably have better luck if my type wasn't like 8 to 10 red flags in a tight t-shirt, you know? I'm not saying I have terrible taste, it's just that if I've ever been interested in you, it might be time for you to reevaluate your life choices. I hate being single though because some men will use it as an excuse. One man followed me out of a show one night and he grabbed my breast and he groped my ass, and he was touching me everywhere. And the most disturbing part about that was how soft his hands were. It was like being molested by a cloud. But by far, the worst part about being single is when you forget to buy batteries, and then your vibrator dies mid-sesh. Because then you gotta go at it all handcrafted style, like you're fucking Amish or something. No, that's when you need someone in your life to remind you to buy batteries. Dating as a single parent actually is really tricky, you know, because I gotta always convince people. I have to say, look, I don't need help with my kid, I need help with my orgasm. Like, trust me, sweetie, you and your We the North flag for a curtain have nothing to worry about. I recently moved, and my neighbor is a sex worker, which is cool. But she hides it from our landlord by giving out my buzz code, which is less cool. And like, I'd consider it, but my Amazon guy is on his way with my battery. And it's so awkward, you know, because I'm used to leaving men horny and disappointed. I'm just usually naked first. I say men, it's actually people of all genders left horny and disappointed. I'm not straight. I'm a pan-rejectional. Yeah, that's it. And coming out as queer in my late 30s was about as anticlimactic as sex with a Tinder date. Yeah, you know the kind, where he jackhammers you for like 38 whole seconds before flopping down like the dead fish he's holding in his profile picture. Actually, I should not pick on fish pick guys. We need more of those because they are showing us that they have a hobby, that they love the outdoors, and that most importantly, they have a skill that directly results in food. It is a much better approach to dating than sending a picture of a sad penis. Speaking of, guys, you have to up your nude game. The nudes I get from women are works of art. The nudes I get from men are grainy and zoomed in and terribly lit. Seriously, guys, get a ring light. Or if you really... Really want to impress me? Send me a picture of your mattress on an actual bed frame. Actually, I shouldn't judge. I actually shouldn't judge. One of my exes released my nudes recently. Yeah, I was so pissed off. I took those pictures when I was young and in amazing shape, and he didn't even tag me in those. I had to go looking. I was so disappointed. I so should have gotten a ring light. Or at least taken down my We the North flag. And I had to call the cops on another ex. He stole from me. Yeah, it was a really good punchline too. No, guys, I'm kidding. It was because of all the abuse and harassment, which was so weird because I couldn't get a text back from him when we were dating. And like, I ran into him at a show afterwards, and that was awkward. I totally froze on stage, which was not how I wanted to experience choking again. I will say that that experience turned me into an advocate, and I've done so much good. But being an advocate and being a comedian do not agree with each other. So many of my advocate friends think that jokes should just be off limits, or like certain topics you can't joke about. And I completely disagree. I think almost any topic, even abuse and harassment, can be absolutely hilarious as long as you have the right tone and the right delivery. I mean, really, the only exception are abortion jokes. Because there is no delivery. Thank you, guys!
That was a fire finish.
I can feel the setup happening. I was like, it's
You guys like the dark stuff, eh? Okay, Ashley, partner everybody, one more time.